beauties, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Glamorous Beauty, and today I'm really excited to be sharing with you this foundation review. Not only will we see how it applies, but we're also going to do a full wear test to see how it holds up. It is around 98 degrees here today, so it's going to get interesting. And I hope that you guys really enjoy it because, like I said, I'm truly excited. And it's actually not too overpriced. So if you want to see what this product is and how it wears, then you're in the right place. Okay, beauties, so you're probably wondering, Glamorous, what product do you have for us today? Don't leave us hanging. So, the product I'm talking about today is the Myricks Vision Cover Cream. It retails for $28 and it is 0.53 fluid ounce. Now, before I go any further, you can see that I have it on my skin, and I do apologize as for whatever reason my equipment is not saving my videos, so I'm still going to try to get this up. It just won't have the actual application process. I did use a wet beauty blender on this side, and on this side I used my Miko 22,000 bristle brush, and I do have equipment that came in yesterday. I'm going to transfer everything today, so hopefully this will not happen no more, or at least won't happen as often. I want to go ahead and tell you guys, I'm so sorry for my absence and not uploading on my schedule. My sister, my oldest sister, is in ICU. She's been there since last week, and she's having a really hard time with kidney failure and her O2 oxygen levels. So please forgive me for the next few weeks as I'm back and forth to Gainesville to be with her. I will upload as much as possible. So I hope you guys understand that. You know, she's not only my sister, she's my best friend. I love her to death. She's really going through it right now. So if you would, please keep her in your thoughts and prayers. The Vision Cover Cream. All right, so I do apologize, like I said, for the application. However, as you can see, this is with the beauty blender. This is with the brush. No, I have severe loss of pigment, and this has covered it 100%. The only thing I have yet to find on the market that is truly full coverage. This is a cream foundation. This is not a liquid or powder. And the best way I'm going to do this, so I don't leave nothing out on the claims, is I'm going to pull it from her website. Real quick, let me tell you, when you first pump it, being it's a cream, it is very thick. But as you guys can see, it gives you a nice, soft, satin, glowy, skin-like finish. So once it heats up, because this has been sitting about 15 minutes, it really does turn into a skin-like finish. Definitely you can feel it on your skin because it is such full coverage. It is a foundation and concealer in one. So it's definitely full coverage. But once it melts into your skin and it warms up with your body temperature, it truly does become skin-like, and it's not as heavy as some of the other full coverage, as it has technology in it to make it more skin-like. But that's where this comes in. The Vision Cream Cover. Envision perfect skin with our newest Complexion Magic series. Vision Cream Cover, an all-in-one foundation and concealer, creates with the latest in texture minimizing technology to model the art of perfect skin, defying age, concealment of skin conditions such as hyperpigmentation, and the ability to cover uneven discoloration while appearing like gorgeous skin. So the claims are huge. This does not set itself. And if you are a matte lover, this is not for you. So I'm really worried as I've been sitting here. But even sitting here for 15 minutes, it has not settled into my fine lines. So I totally agree with the age define. So I'm going to set this and pray that the longevity as well. 98 degrees here in Florida. So we will be doing a full wear test. We'll be out in the heat a lot because I'm going to be commuting to Gainesville and spending time with my sister and then coming back. So I will be doing check-ins. Packaging on this is truly stunning. It's very simple, like a black gloss with her initials. The ingredients are on the back, pro date, and then the date that it goes out. Her initials here, and then the shade. Now this does have 24 months of use, and I got N01 and N03. I am combo skin, so I'm really kind of concerned about this. If you are oily skin, this cream foundation will not be for you at all. And I'm medium skin tone with olive undertones. N03 did oxidize on me, so it kind of ended up being perfect. But N01 and N02 are very, very light. So if you had a hard time for pale skin, this product, if you are dry and possibly combo, you can find a shade. And darker skins definitely can find a shade. It's really phenomenal at her shade range. This is N01 and N02. This has actually been sitting here for about 30 minutes. And as you can see, it has not dried down at all. So that really has me concerned on my combo skin. It's only 0.53 ounce, $28. Like I said, with the thickness of this and the coverage that you get, this is going to last you forever. So you're not going to have to worry. I mean, the price and the amount of product you have to use, it's a great deal on that. And here's the actual packaging. You can see your actual shade color here, which I really find unique, that a cream foundation and a pump. I just love this. And again, your ingredients are on the back. So far, I'm truly loving this. Now, this does have a slight scent. It smells like very minimal, but it's a tint of rose. And once you apply, just seconds later, the scent is completely gone. However, during application, you will get that little small hint, but it's not enough to irritate or flare allergies. At this time, guys, I'm just going to go and I'm going to powder, and then I'll come back and let you see with all my products on top. And before I forget, even though this is a foundation concealer, and obviously if you had dark circles, they're gone. But I do not have dark circles, thankfully. But when I did apply, it covered everything. But I wanted to see how concealer would sit on top of this. So I barely not even a pea size of 3 little dots right there. No big triangle. The LA Pro Conceal. And I used the shade Porcelain. And it looks stunning. And I haven't even set my face, and I have super dry under eyes, and normally everything's already settled in. And again, been sitting here forever. It's just a beautiful finish. So right now I'm going to go jump off, finish beating this face, and I'll be back to show you. Alright, babes, so I just want to jump back in real quick because I want to give you a couple more deets on this foundation. As I've been reading a little bit up on it, or a little bit more up on it, and there is 25 shades, and a couple of them also are color correctors, mixers, things like that. 22 or 21 shades that are actual just straight up foundations. Also, I have figured out how this foundation is so full coverage yet such lightweight and skin light, with a low density hydrating ingredients to provide high impact coverage that is feather light. That is how this was created and why it wears and sits more like an actual skin, yet has such powerful coverage. I know it's so vital to so many of my beauties that their products are 100% vegan and cruelty free. I'm sorry about this, guys. It's kind of in and out here. This brand is 100% vegan and cruelty free. So that's all I wanted to let you beauties know. Okay, babes, so we're back, and I'm sorry that I came back a little bit later. My dad got here and all of that good stuff. So it's getting late into the evening. I didn't get to do as many check-ins as I wanted to. I definitely want to come in and do a quick checkup, and then we'll do one more. Just zoom in. This is the side with the beauty blender. Like I said, it's very full coverage. This is the side with the brush. And I honestly, you'll never hear me say this, I really think I love the side with the brush. However, as you can see, I'm very glowy. Even after setting this with a powder, very sticky. It's definitely not transfer resistant. My hands, my phones, it's all covered with transfer from the foundation. I don't like that. If you are oily skin, this is not for you. Now what I'm going to try to do, and you're pushing it if you're combo skin. Just let me say that. You're pushing it if you're combo skin. If you're dry skin, you're going to love this. And you might not like the not transfer resistant, but you'll love the finish, that it doesn't adhere to dry patches and that it doesn't settle into lines. Since I love, and this is the only foundation I've ever found with this amount of coverage that doesn't settle and not as heavy, the only thing I've ever found that covers my loss of pigment 100%. So I do love those facts. I want to try to take this, and if you have a matte foundation, like a light medium coverage foundation, I'm going to use this to mix in with my other foundations to get more coverage. So I'm going to take my LA Colors. I love that foundation. I've done a full review on it. Go check it out. And I'm going to mix this just a hair. That's full coverage, but it's a matte formula. So I really want to try to take this formula and play with some mattes, because not only does it give you that nice, really perfected skin finish, it gives you a nice soft glow to your skin. You look so healthy. It also has coverage like nothing I've ever seen before in my life. However, because it's still tacky, even after setting it, not transfer resistant, I really want to try to mix this with matte foundations. The finish, you'll never find anywhere else. I'm telling you, it's wonderful. The way it doesn't settle into fine lines and deep wrinkles is phenomenal. I mean, you can see it's not settling at all, and that's unheard of. So it's got a lot of pros to it. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. The shade range is phenomenal. The wear is magnificent. The finish is just perfection. So the cons is it's not going to work for oily skin, and it's up in the air about combo skin. It's just something you're going to have to try to get and play with and see what you can do. However, like I said, if you want me to do a full video on mixing this product with matte foundation, leave down in the comments, because I'll definitely update you guys on that and let you see for yourself how it does. So we're going to keep wearing this and see if it starts to separate or break up, because right now it's done really well. It hasn't broke up. Even though it's not transfer resistant, a lot of times with those foundations, you will have patches of where it's worn off. With this, there's no patchiness to my skin. Completely looks like I just applied it about 6 hours in. So I'm really impressed so far, except for I just think that this is not going to be a foundation that you wear alone. It's definitely going to have to be combined with something to make it more transfer resistant and the longevity of it. So we'll see though. I mean, it may just not be transfer resistant. The wear may be perfect on it. And that's why we do wear tests. I'll be back in just a little bit to give you my final thoughts and to show you guys how it wears. See you guys in a few. Alright babes, so we're at our final check-in of the night. Foundation has me so like, woo, I just don't know. I have to play some more and give you guys some updates in the description. But why I say that is, if you remember, this is N01, this is N02. Well, I left these swatches all day. And I went in there and I scrubbed my hands with Dawn dish soap and I scrubbed my arms. Even after scrubbing and rinsing and toweling, that's where we're at. Now, I don't scrub when I dry. I pat my skin, safety, you know, to protect and take care of my skin. I pat it. I don't scrub. So I didn't scrub this, but it's there. Now, after 11 hours, now I did not do this wear test as long as normal. It started out a mess. Transfer everywhere, the phones, my hands, the actual packaging, it was just a mess. But after setting it, now this will have to be set. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Even if you have dry skin, this foundation will have to be set. But after setting it and giving it some time to really the foundation absorb those powder, then it's turned out to be phenomenal. It has not left my skin. Look at that. It is not settling at all. Not even in my chin. And if you can see, remember earlier in my first check-in at around, I don't know, that's about 7 hours in, I was still very shiny. I have not blotted. I haven't powdered. Nothing. This is just from letting the foundation and the original powder that I set kind of come together and become one. Now it's not going nowhere. It's like it's there. The bronzer, it just layered phenomenal. The under eye layered amazing. The highlighter, just a tad. I didn't do much as this is a glowy foundation. It's a very skin-like finish, very satiny, very glowy, very healthy looking. And I'm typically not into these types of foundation. I'm usually hardcore matte. And mostly my two things I have to rave about this is it does not settle into deep lines and wrinkles. And the second thing is the coverage on this is phenomenal. I've never, and I mean never, a foundation that literally covered my loss of pigment 100%, where you can't see a little bit of that white spots coming through. So I'm really blown away by this foundation. A ton of shade ranges, so you definitely will be able to find you something. This stuff will cover anything. Anything. Covers my loss of pigment, it will cover anything. Because you cannot conceal loss of pigment. Because there's no pigment there for something to adhere to. Definitely guys, for 28 bucks, this is 2 thumbs up. Again, it's Denise Myricks Vision Cover Cream. Let me know if you get it and what you think. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.